What is going on, everyone? This is Ninja Geek here, bringing you some more Titanfall gameplay. Here we are on the map Lagoon. I was just checking something out here, and I found this little glitchy area where your gun kind of sticks out, and I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the background gameplay, because we are going to be having a kind of lengthy video today, because we are going to be talking about how to rank up faster within Titanfall. And these are just some tips that I've seen people use, and I've been trying to use them myself. And right now I'm a level 24, but this can get you ranking up way faster than normal if you just play with the regular stuff. So we're just going to get right into it. I think this is going to be about a 10-minute commentary, so sit back and stuff like that. I hope this video comes out to look okay, because my last video is about a 10-minute commentary, which is a Titanfall destruction, which you can see in the description below. There will be the link there and at the end of the video. And so I hope you just enjoy this. Now we are going to start off here talking about what game modes that you should play. So this game type is attrition. Now attrition is the best game type to play, because any kind of score will count towards your attrition points and your team score for winning the game, obviously. So attrition gets you a lot of points, and especially is good for beginners, because going into the game, attrition will help you get along, and especially with the grunts and specters there that are just sitting on the ground, it'll help you move along with the game a lot faster, and you'll get used to the game more often. But if you're a good or decent player, you might want to play attrition, or maybe switch it up to hardpoint, because hardpoint you get a lot of points for capping the flags in there. I thought somebody was dead, or somebody was still alive there, but so the next tip that we are going to get into after the game type is use the gun that you like. So maybe after you've tested it out a while, you see that you like the R101C carbine, or maybe the R97 SMG or something like that, and you really like that gun and you do really good with it. Don't switch it up and say, oh, you know, this is getting boring, or I don't want to use it all the time, because that's just boring. Well, if you're doing good with it and you're ranking up, and maybe you are getting bored of it, so you might want to switch it up, that's fine, I get that, but don't just stop using a weapon because it's good. If you like that weapon, use it. So if you like the R101C carbine, then use the R101C carbine. Don't use, basically, if somebody tells you to use a gun and you don't really like it, don't just keep using that same gun that you don't like, because you're just going to do bad with it. It's just common sense. So on to our next tip that we will be talking about is using the Titans carefully to the best of your ability. So we are in the Titan right now, and one thing I will suggest is using the quad rocket gun, I guess you could say, within the Titan, just because I really like this gun. I also recommend the arc cannon. The arc cannon, if you unlock it, is really good. The nice thing about the arc cannon is that it's not really you're firing gun shots, you're firing like a laser, I guess you could say. So you're firing this heavy, if you power it up enough, you're firing this heavy electric bolt at your enemies, and if they use the vortex, you can't block that. It's just, you cannot block that because it's not a bullet, so you can't send it back. So that's what I really like about that, and it does a really high amount of damage. So I would say check out the arc cannon. But if you are just starting off, maybe you want to get a good weapon of choice, I wouldn't recommend the first machine gun. That thing does basically no damage. In the 40mm cannon, that thing is okay, but I don't really like the fire rate on it. So if I was going to choose one besides the arc cannon, I would choose the quad rocket, and I love doing massive amounts of damage with this. I have the extended mag. I don't know if I have the extended mag on in this gameplay, but I unlocked the extended mag so I could shoot 5 rockets at once instead of 4 without having to reload. So that is very helpful. So Titan is good. Titans are good, and use them to the best of your ability. If you see that another team is just hiding out in the back of the map, or let's say they're hanging out over in one area of the side of the map, and maybe they have 2 Titans out and you're outnumbered, don't stand there like an idiot and try and fight them off. Because if you're let's say you're the health that I have right now, don't stand there and try and fight off other Titans. You might want to get out of your Titan and try and escape, and let your Titan just die off so you could get a new Titan. Now here I think I actually do take on this Titan, and I end up failing. So don't do that. Just, play the Titans to the best of your ability when you're in the game. and you should do just fine. Now the next tip is actually a really simple one. Like, it really helps also if you're playing attrition with this game mode. Kill as many grunts and specters as you can. You may not think much of it when you're actually doing it, because they don't give you a lot of points. They usually give you like 20 or 40 points, I think, each, and you know, that's not a lot, so you're like, oh, that's not gonna really help me level up. Well, killing a bunch of them it helps you, especially, you know, rank up and stuff for attrition, and it helps out with the score and stuff like that. But it also helps out get you challenges, which I will discuss later in the video, and challenges also help you rank up. So just kill as many of those as possible if you want to do good. Now, another tip, which you're seeing me do right here, is rodeo onto as many titans as you can. You get 50 points every time you rodeo onto a titan, and you get 200 if you do them. A lot of the times they do see that you rodeo on and they try and hop off. So what I like to do is I like to hop on, shoot it a bunch of times. When they finally get out, just jump off and just like turn on cloak, or if you don't have cloak, use stim and try and get away as fast as possible so they don't see you. And then once they get back in their titan, walk a couple of feet, jump back on it, and try and take it out, because if you stay on the titan while you're rodeoing it, it's just not gonna work, and they're just gonna kill you, and you're just gonna end up wasting your time and wasting your death. So now, in a rundown basically of this entire video, we're going to be talking about a lot about the challenges. So you get challenges for doing so many things within Titanfall. You get challenges for killing AI players, which are like the grunts and specters and stuff like that, also included. And you get points. You get challenges for doing so many other stuff, like dropping titans, using the R101C carbine, and getting 100 kills with that. It's basically like Call of Duty if you think about it. Call of Duty challenges like operations and ghosts like that, they reward you with XP, or maybe, I don't know if the ghost operations award you with XP, but I know they do award you with some stuff like that. So in this game, and there I just walked in front, I was trying to rodeo onto this titan, he just destroyed me. But so what you want to do is try and complete as many challenges as possible. Don't look at the challenges and say, oh, you know what, I'm just going to play the game, whatever, it's boring, whatever. So, you know, try and use the titan, or the challenges, sorry, not the titan, well, yeah, use the titans to your ability, but you try and get as many challenges completed as possible, because some challenges, like the first ones that you unlock, are like 500 XP, which do help. Then you might get 1,000 XP, which really helps, and sometimes you might even get close to like being like 2,500 XP or 5,000 XP if you keep getting the same challenges over and over again. So like, let's say you kill like 50 grunts, you get a 500 XP challenge. Next time you kill 100 grunts, you get 1,000 XP challenge, like stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. Every little thing helps you to rank up, and rank up as fast as you possibly can. So also, a lot of the times when you do complete the challenges, you do get burn cards, and let me explain burn cards for a second here. So burn cards are basically, I don't know if I use them here within this gameplay, but burn cards utilize like different things within the game. So like, let's say you get an amped gun, which is what happens most of the time. Like, let's say you get an amped RC10 or R101C carbine, that's the gun. Let's say you get that. That basically, it tells you what the amped version does, and I think for that gun it increases the damage by like 1 bullet or something like that, or I don't know what exactly it does, but it does something. And if you complete that, like, let's say, alright, let's give the example, because this one's an easy example of using the burn card, where you have to kill, if you killing grunts and specters increases Titanfall build time and stuff like that. So like, let's say you kill like 5 grunts, well, and after you get the points for doing that, you get 25 extra points, because it's a burn card challenge, I guess you could say. So you get extra points for doing that. So the burn cards really help, challenges really help, using the titans really help, and knowing when to rodeo and not rodeo on titans really help. Killing as many specters and grunts, playing game modes that you like, especially like attrition and hardpoint, because they are the best game modes for the game. And yeah, game modes for the game, I said that right. And so yeah, so basically that is it for this video. Use weapons that you like. I forgot to mention that, even though, you know, I already did. So we are wrapping up the gameplay. I will have more Titanfall here on my channel coming in the near future. I do have lots of Titanfall gameplay saved up, so subscribe now, everyone, if you do wish to see me and Titanfall more. I'm Ninja Geek. I'll see you on my next upload. I'm out. Peace.